As you know, February is Black History Month.
But did you know a Pittsburgher is considered one of the most influential African Americans of our past? It's for his role in fighting against slavery and oppression in the 19th century. And here to tell us about him is Heinz History Center President and CEO Andy Masich. Welcome, Andy.
It's good to be here. And Black History Month is an important time for us to remember the history of African Americans who built this country. And there is no one perhaps more important during the abolition movement, the years before the Civil War, who tried to destroy the institution of slavery than Martin Delany, who came to Pittsburgh as a 19-year-old. He studied to be a doctor. He became a publisher of his own newspaper called The Mystery, and then went national and worked with Frederick Douglass, the most famous of the black abolitionists. And Martin Delany was so disgusted by the treatment of black people in America that he vowed, I'm going to go back to Africa and start a colony there in Liberia. And so he was very frustrated, especially after he got kicked out of Harvard Medical School for being black, that he said, I don't think there's any hope for this country.
Yeah.
And then the Civil War came.
Well, what I think is really fascinating, you guys actually have two statues or replicas of him at the Heinz History Center, but I think it's somebody, David and I had never heard of him.
Never heard that name before, no.
And so it's interesting to me that this is such an integral part of this, part of history, and yet his name is not as well known as Frederick Douglass.
You know, he was a militant African American nationalist, and I think that may be one of the reasons we don't hear about him as much. He railed against Uncle Tom's Cabin, this Harriet Beecher Stowe novel that talked kind of about passive slaves, slaves who accepted their lot. And he said, that's not the kind of slave I want to be. And he wrote his own novel called The Huts of America, The Slave Cabins of America. And he said, this is how it really is. And when the Civil War started and Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, Martin Delany was the first to join up, and he was made a major in the Union Army, the highest ranking African-American soldier of the Civil War.
He was doing some big things.
Yeah.
Did a lot.
Yeah. And you can find out more about him at the History Center.
Come to the History Center in our Slavery to Freedom exhibit. You can also see him in our Innovation exhibit in his major's uniform. And if you're interested in more Black History Month activities, lectures and films and other activities, go to the History Center's website.
And while you're at the History Center, make sure week if you can, because this is your last chance.
This is the last chance to see the Apollo 11 capsule, the very capsule that took Neil Armstrong to the moon 50 years ago. It's on loan from the Smithsonian. The exhibit ends on Monday, so this is your last chance.
This is it. Okay. Well, thank
Thanks
you
so
so
much.
much. We appreciate you being here, Andy. And of course, you can always learn more about all of our connections to the past at the History Center on Smallman Street in the Strip, and watch for more Pittsburgh History Today here on PTL when Andy joins us as a regular guest.